After 6 hours' arduous toil, he stood before the massive iron gates of the monastery. He rang the bell, and a grim warden bade him enter and partake of the hospitality of the brothers. He was ushered into a vast dim hall, with walls and floors of cold grey stone. The monk who admitted him bade him wait, as the brothers were about to pass through on their way to their cells from evening prayer. A deep-toned bell clanged once, a great door softly opened, and a procession of shaved monks filed slowly and noiselessly past. Their heads were bowed, and as they told their beads, their lips moved in silent prayer. As they came past the visitor, he was astounded to see among the devout monks the form of the man who had once been the curled darling and pattern of elegance in Houston. He called his name, and the monk, startled by his voice, raised his head and stepped from the ranks of his brother penitents. The others continued their silent march until another great door had closed behind them. The Houston man gazed at the friar in wonder. He wore a long black robe, slightly confined at the waist by a hempen cord, that hung to his feet in classic, shapely folds. The crown of his head was shaven, and his face was as smooth as a maiden's. But the most noticeable thing was the expression of absolute peace and serene happiness that shone from his features. There was no trace of the worried and absent look that his friends had noticed before he disappeared. A calm and holy beatitude beamed from his face like a benison. "In heaven's name," said his friend, "what brought you here to bury yourself forever from the world? Why did you leave your friends and pleasures to pass your days in this dreary place?" "Listen," said the monk, "and I will tell you. I am now supremely and ecstatically happy. I have attained the goal of my desires. Look at this robe." He glanced proudly at the dark, severe robe that swept downward from his waist in graceful folds. "I am one man," he continued, "who has arrived at the fruition of his dearest earthly hopes. I have got something on, at least, that will not bag at the knees."